Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, viewers and subscribers all over the world. This is ODT, which stands for Okute Daily Talk. Welcome to my channel where we speak to you with undiluted truths about things of life, about what is happening in Biafra land, about what is happening in Nigeria and the world at large. You are welcome to my channel once again. Remember how we used to do it. Please subscribe to my channel, like and share my content. Let all your family and friends know about this channel where we speak to you with undiluted truth about things of life. Please, I don't want to waste much of your time. Listen attentively as we go straight into the news of the day. Today we are doing, I'm giving to you the Biafra news and the things that have to do with religion. Religious freedom, Nigeria to be third country of particular concern. That is what the United States Commission on International Religious Freedom is telling us. So let's go straight into the news of the day. As you listen attentively, please give me your ears. Tighten your seatbelt because we are moving now. The United States Commission on International Religious Freedom, USCIRF, has declared that the blasphemy laws in Nigeria, criminal and Sharia codes, undermine the country's strong legal protections for freedom of religions. The Washington D.C.-based organizations, in a study carried out during a visit made to Nigeria in June 2022, estimate that approximately 53.5% of the country's roughly 225 million people identify as Muslim and 45.9% as Christian, while the remaining 0.6%, 1.3 million people reportedly identified as Jewish, Hindu, Buddhist, humanist, or non-theist, or practitioners of traditional or indigenous religions. He said though the Nigerian Constitution prohibits the federal and the state government from adopting a state religion and provides a strong legal foundation for the protection of freedom of religion or belief. It also allows for legal pluralism at the federal and state levels, including high courts of appeals, customary courts of appeal, and Sharia courts of appeal. Article 38, in a similar language to the International Convention on Civil and Political Rights, ICCPR, affords every Nigerian the right to freedom of thought, conscience, and religion, including freedom to change his religion or belief, and freedom, either alone or in community with others, and in public or in private, to manifest and propagate his religion or belief in worship, teaching, practice, and observance. Despite this, the Nigerian Criminal Code, applied in southern states, penal codes, applied in northern states, and Sharia codes, applied in 12 northern states, including laws criminalizing blasphemy with sentence including significant prison time and even the death penalty in some cases. Citing the May 2022 stoning to death of Deborah Emmanuel at the University of Sokoto over comments she made on a campus WhatsApp group, the document cites reports revealing that within the first 2 decades of the millennium, incidents of mob violence in response to alleged blasphemy has erupted in Kaduna and Abuja, Bauchi, Borno, Katsina, Gombe, Kano, and Jigawa states, owing largely to a lack of political will. Also citing the cases of Rhoda Jatu, a health care worker and Christian mother of 5 in Bauchi state, reportedly charged under the state penal code and federal cybercrimes law with inciting a public disturbance, exciting contempt of religious creed, and cyber stalking. The report said the tendency for mob violence remains high. Some local officials have publicly condemned violence and incitement against individuals accused of blasphemy. However, Robust legal action against those in violence rarely accompanies these efforts. Despite that incitement to violence is criminalized, there is a little evidence that individuals who incite such violence are prosecuted. Other victims, all from northern Nigeria, include Ahmad Abdul, Yahya Sharif Aminu, Ismaila Isa, and Mubarak Bala, who are all serving various jail terms for blasphemy. In conclusion, the report makes various recommendations stating, given the negative impact of the enforcement of these blasphemy laws of freedom of religion or belief for Nigerians, the U.S. government should designate Nigeria as a country of particular concern (CPC) for engaging in and tolerating particularly severe religious freedom of violations. The U.S. government should also appoint a special envoy to Nigeria and the Lake Chad Basin to prioritize addressing religious freedom challenges in U.S. foreign policy in the region. USCRIF further suggested that the United States government should lend technical, diplomatic, and financial support to Nigerian civil society community in the hosting of a multi-year national dialogue on implementing UNHRC Resolution 16 and 18 and promoting religious freedom while safeguarding freedom of expressions. The body further recommended U.S. officials in Nigeria to urge national, state, and local legislative authority to criminalize false blasphemy accusations and other fraudulent manipulations of existing blasphemy laws to deter individuals from using blasphemy laws to exert revenge on those with whom they disagree. Prosecute individuals who perpetrate or incite violence against individuals accused of blasphemy and enforce an official policy eliminating prison time and allowing bail for non-violent defendants charged with blasphemy, as well as disallowing evidence from virtual platforms to be used in cases against alleged blasphemers. So that is what we learn from the United States Commission on International Religious Freedom, talking about blasphemy, which is very rampant in the north. That any small thing they will tell you you are blasphemed against Allah, and as such that person have to be killed. So that is what they keep doing on daily basis, which is very, very bad, which is not so good in our society, as we have freedom of speech to anyone who choose to worship. Either you choose to worship God or you choose to worship Allah. So my good people of Biafra land, the Nigeria at large, let's move straight into the another news. This one is the hunter has become the hunted. You are busy jumping up and down, doing all sorts of things, arresting and prosecuting of innocent citizens. Now it is your own turn to go to KUJE prison. Contempt of the court. Court convicts EFCC chairman BAWA. A high court sitting in Abuja has convicted the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Abdulrashid BAWA, of contempt of court. The conviction was in relation to the failure of the anti-graft agency to comply with a November 21, 2008 court order directing it to return a Range Rover and a sum of 40 million naira to the applicant in a suit. In his ruling, Justice Chizoba Oji held that the chairman, Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, is in contempt of the orders of this honorable court made on November 21, 2018, directing the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission Abuja to return to the applicant his Range Rover supercharged and the sum of 40 million naira. Having continued willfully in disobedience to the order of this court, he should be committed to prison at KUJE Correctional Center for his disobedience and continued disobedience of the said court, said order of court made on November 21st, 2020 until he purges himself of the contempt. That is what the court is telling us. And they have to face the music for contempt of the court. The Inspector General of Police shall ensure that the order of this honorable court is executed forthwith. The ruling, which was delivered on October 28, 2022, was a motion on notice marked FCT/HC/M/52/2021, filed by a one-time Director of Operations at the Nigerian Air Force, Air Vice Marshal Rufus Ojuawo. Ojuawo have filed a motion through his lawyer R.N. Ojabo in a suit marked FCT/HRCR 184/2016 that the EFCC had refused to comply with the order directing it to release his seized property. The EFCC had arraigned Ojuawo on two counts before Justice Muyiwa Idris of the High Court of Federal Capital Territory in Nanya in 2016. Ojuawo was accused of corruptly receiving a gratification to the tune of 40 million naira and a Range Rover Sport supercharged from one Hima Abubakar of Socially Equipped International Works Nigeria Limited. In a November 2018 ruling, however, Justice Idris discharged and acquitted Ojuawo on the grounds that the prosecution failed to prove his case. Idris had held that for the charge to succeed, the prosecution must prove that the defendant corruptly accepted the gift, that he accepted or obtained the gift for himself or for any other person. He held that the burden was on the prosecution to prove all ingredients of the charge preferred against the defendant beyond reasonable doubt as required under Section 131, subsection 1 of the Evidence Act 2011. Justice Idris said, in conclusion, I hold that the prosecution has failed to prove the two-count charge of corrupt gratification under Section 17, subsection 1A and C of the Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Act of 2000. The defendant is charged and is discharged and acquitted on counts 1 and 2 of the charge. Consequently, the complainant EFCC is ordered to refund the defendant his 40 million naira wrongly paid into ONSA recovery account and to return to the defendant his Range Rover Sport supercharged forthwith. When contacted concerning the content of court ruling, the EFCC Pro Wilson Owajaron told our correspondent that the agency would appeal the ruling. The commission is appealing the ruling, Owajaron said. That is how they are doing their job. The Nigeria has become a lawless country whereby no any section of the economy or the country respects the rule of law. Even the court ruling, they don't respect it. Any small thing, they will appeal the court ruling. Any small thing you do, they will appeal the court ruling. I wonder what is really happening. I mean, how do we get to this point? To the extent that even EFCC, who's supposed to be the respecter of the law, is now the breaker of the law. When the court judge finish, you will not obey the court. You say you are going to appeal, just like what Malami and his so-called cabals are doing in the case of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, which is very, very bad. And it is very, very, very wrong. So we all have to be extra careful how we handle things in this arena. And the court rule, obey the last order. Presidency. Autumn, free to choose who to support. Who says that? By Waziri Atiku. The People's Democratic Party PDP presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar on Tuesday reacted to the tirades against him by the Benue State Governor Samuel Ortom. Atiku said it is uncivil for Ortom to blame him for the armed Fulani attacks on the people of Benue State. The PDP presidential candidate insisted that Benue is his home. Ortom had vowed never to support Atiku's presidential ambition due to the killings in the Benue State, stressing that to hell with Atiku. The governor said he couldn't support a Fulani man due to harass attacks on residents of his state. Reacting, Atiku said the governor is entitled to support any candidate of his choice in the 2023 coming elections. He spoke through the spokesperson of his personal presidential campaign team, Dino Malaya. Appearing on Arise TV, Malaya said, Autumn is entitled by right to support whichever candidate he wants. It is not proper to place the blame on what is happening in Benue on Atiku. It is not fair. During the Shagari administration, he appointed 4 Benue indigenes as ministers. Also, the late Yaradua appointed a Benue indigene as AGF. These 2 presidents are Fulani by ethnicity, yet they appointed Benue citizens. And what has that got to do with the killings we are witnessing in Benue at this point in time? You know, Malaya, your mumu don't do too much. You have been going up and down, causing problems here and there, simply because of your stomach infrastructure or what you gain or what you have to gain because of cheap publicity you are doing for your actor. Malaya avowed it is uncivil to blame Fulani activities on Atiku. This is not right and not proper. He noted further, in February this year, Atiku donated 50 million naira to IDPs. He shows love to the people of the state. Benue is second home to Atiku. If you are allowed to talk, that is what you will talk. But nobody allow you to talk. So you have to be extra careful, Dino Malaya, because tomorrow is very, very pregnant. Nobody knows what tomorrow will give birth to. So the earlier you learn how to be yourself, the better. Because if your actor loses, bear it in mind that you have a very big problem ahead of you, because they will probe you beyond every reasonable doubt. So when you are doing this, you're speaking, be rest assured that this time shall come when you will give account of whatever you have worked in Nigerian politics. PDP crisis. Wike announces decision on defection cause. Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike has announced his resolve to remain in the People's Democratic Party (PDP). The governor made the position known on Thursday amid calls for him to dump the party over the lingering crisis. Wike spoke during a meeting of PDP stakeholders in the state at the Government House, Port Harcourt. We will do the fight in the party. We are not like them. When in 2014 they walked out from Ego Square, they have forgotten. They walked out and joined APC. The Rivers herdsmen said those who run away from fights are weak people and that he will not do so. The governor noted that the constitution of the party clearly states that elective and the party offices must be zoned. You have taken the presidential candidate, you have taken a party chairman, you have also taken the DG of the campaign. We are talking about party politics. Wike said decisions are made by the presidential candidate, party chairman, and the DG of the campaign. You can put pressure on the board of trustees chairman to resign when his tenure hasn't come to an end, but you cannot put pressure on chairman to resign, he added. That is what Wike is telling us, the kind of politics that these people are playing in PDP. Instead of playing politics, they are playing politics. I really don't know how these people will do it, but I'm very much convinced that PDP is not a regional party. It's a party for all the people, party for East, West, North, and South. But now you people have sidelined PDP to be a regional party, whereby every very important positions in the party goes to the north. Then what happened to the south and the other rest of the region? Because we have 4 geopolitical regions in Nigeria. We have east, west, north, and south. So you carry all the very important positions back to the north. Then what happened to the other rest of the regions? It means that you people are not ready to serve this nation. It means that you people are not ready to stand and say the truth when it matters a lot. I don't know who is giving you people this idea of politicizing everything in Nigeria. Common party politics now, they are playing politics, using only now to dominate all the whole important positions in the party of PDP. Then what happens if they take over office tomorrow? Yes, that means every good positions that will be in the government, in all the security agencies, all will go to the north, simply because of their love for power, whereby others are being considered as second-class citizens. Others are being born to be ruled, while they are born to rule, which is very, very bad. It is never and can never be so in Nigerian politics anymore. The youths are about to take over, and things may get better soon if truly the youths have decided to play the politics in Nigerian system. I think that is how other countries do, and that is how other youths in other countries take over the affairs of the government in their countries. But in Nigeria, they are busy doing Don't Let Me Challenge, watching Big Brothers, where fornications is the order of the day. A pity for Nigerian youths. That is why the president came out and said, "Look at these lazy youths." He knows why he said so. The youths supposed to take back their country, allowing the old fools who are close to their grave to be ruling the affairs of the youth, which is not okay. Yes, you cannot tell me somebody at his late 90s is coming to rule Nigeria, whereby the youth is the one that have the capability to make the country to move forward. Then tell me what that old brain is going to think about the youth or about the country. Definitely, it will drive the country back to the grave where it is going, and that is why the country is at the mess at this very point in time. Electing unhealthy presidents who barely say, or who barely come on the live TV to at least to address the people that he is ruling, other than tweeting through a spokesperson or special aid. What do they call it? Garba Shehu, and that of what is that his name? That is the one, Femi Adesina. That is the one ruling Nigeria. Because either Garba Shehu speak or Femi Adesina will come and tell us President Buhari said. President Buhari said, when? How? How did he say it? Who is there to know that this is what President Buhari said, or what you said on your own? That is why Nigeria have been in this total mess. We have inactive president who is not active, other than jumping from one country to the other. After one trip to another one is a medical checkup. After medical checkup, sabbatical leave. Imagine in this month of November alone, he will stay complete half of the month outside the country, all in the name of medical trip, or what did they call it? That is squashing Nigeria economy on another country, whereby they have every opportunity to build a better hospitals here where they can go for their medical checkup. They will not do it. Rather, they choose to kill the economy of Nigeria and went other nations to build their own economy. And you tell me that you are the president or you want the progress of this country. I doubt that if such a thing happened in this country called Nigeria. So my good people of Biafra land, the one who love what I'm doing and the one who also supports my ministry, this is a KUJE Daily Talk from my own corners, bringing to you this Wednesday morning broadcast to let you all know about what the United States of America thinks about the religions in Nigeria and the other powers of the country. Until I come your way again and say the many one and only KUJE Daily Talk from my own Daily Talks corner. Please don't forget, truth is the business of the day that we speak here. Like my content, share it, and also comment on every of my content. Let me know if I'm doing well or not. If I'm not doing well, tell me the area that I need to improve, and I will quietly follow your advice. Because Rome was not built in a day. So what I'm doing today, I know I have a very bright future, and I know where I'm going to. So it has to start from somewhere before I can be able to get to that level whereby I'll be giving you people live news and the live broadcast from my own video, and the rest of them. Please do not mind my language. I might not be that educated, but I have something in me that triggered me to start this broadcast of 18. So in any way that I'm making mistake, please, I need your correction in any way. Is it my voice? Is it the pronunciation? Is it the way I read my news? Anyone that you find is not proper, please let me know. But please encourage me in a polite manner. Do not use abusive languages. Until I come your way again, please share this content so that it will get to where it's supposed to get. Don't allow people to discourage you. Share my content. anytime, any day. Until I come your way again, please. I'm signing out now. Bye, and may the God bless you all. Amen.